The fans becoming unglued here in Waynesboro as the dog-faced gremlin Rick Steiner, Road Warrior Animal, and Magnum TA, the boss, have hit the ring here for a bruising tag team match. Look at the size of these guys. These guys are still in tremendous shape.
That's right. They've been drinking a lot of that milk backstage. I got so many relatives in wrestling. I told you about my mom, Bonnie Blackstone. I told you about my dad, Gordon, and my uncle's here, Uncle Ivan.
Ivan is not your uncle.
He's my uncle. Look at the relationship. Look at my nose features.
There's no relation there. And speaking about being in the back of the milk, it's about time you got back to the announcer's booth. I mean, you're getting stuff in your face with the free hot dogs and all that. You need to get back in the gym, folks.
Back in the gym? I've been in the gym so many times. I just wrote a book for Triple H.
Yeah, right. Well, I'd be back in the gym too, but somebody stole my pass. But let's get back to the action here as Steiner and Animal, definitely the fan favorites in this match up here.
Hey, is that Bruce Springsteen out there?
No, it's Magnum TA, the boss of professional wrestling, the true boss.
Oh, I saw the sign that said the boss. I saw Springsteen was going to be here.
No, Springsteen's not here. It's Magnum TA.
I sold like 5 tickets on eBay because I said he's going to be here.
Please, and it looks like Rick Steiner's going to start out this match, I guess, with the Barbarian. You know the Barbarian, he's one of the toughest individuals in professional wrestling. He's one guy I wouldn't mess with.
I would never mess with him or Rick Steiner. Both of these guys could do major damage upon somebody. You know that.
And the Barbarian getting booed out of the building here.
It used to be Tonga, the Barbarian, whatever, Tonga. This guy's been everywhere all over the world. Both guys have been in Japan.
And the fans solidly behind the dog-faced gremlin, Rick Steiner.
Road Warrior Animal looks exactly the same from the 80s.
You know, let's talk about this weekend we've been having here in Virginia. Marvin Ward.
First-class treatment.
Definitely first-class treatment. Let's talk about the limo ride last night for dinner. This guy has hooked it up. What a job he has done. His whole crew from Ward Family Entertainment. I'd just like to say, you know, on behalf of myself, and I guess you, it's just a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be part of this spectacular. It has been first-class treatment all the way.
Except the buffet, the food was kind of rough.
What are you talking about?
I'm used to the limos from back home. I get limos all the time, but
you don't get limos anywhere. That was probably your first limo ride
you
you
don't
ever
hang with me. You should be kissing my butt. You would never be in a limo if it wasn't for me. The next time you're going to be in a limo is in your funeral.
Let me tell you what, I'll talk to Marvin Ward after this show and make sure that you're not back in announcing this.
I'll be back.
And the Barbarian taking control on Rick Steiner right here. That's no small feat. Rick Steiner, definitely one of the tough individuals.
That's no small. Are you in the feet?
No.
Whose feet is not
like
small?
Like a feet of strength, you moron.
Oh, you got a foot fetish.
Oh, stop it. I'm not Atlas. Now, look. And the Barbarian working over. He kicked Steiner right there and kicked him again in the corner.
I would never want to be in the ring with any of these guys. All 4 of these guys are so capable of ripping off your head in like 2 seconds.
That's right, 4 legitimate tough guys in the world of professional wrestling, all in the ring right here. As this is a bruising tag team match. This is such a great match to see. This.
Remember what the Powers of Pain did to Road Warrior Animal back when they did the bench press contest?
Yeah, in Greensboro, North Carolina, they stuck Road Warrior Animal, broke his orbital bone in right there. And a
body slam.
Big body slam right there. And the Warlord in the ring, and it's breaking down already. We have Texas Tornado style going right here. A big tackle by Animal. Warlord and Barbarian, the Powers of Pain, have taken it to the floor as they're retreating.
That's right, Steiner and Animal in the ring looking strong. And a Road Warrior Animal, he's got revenge on his mind 10 years after the fact. I don't even know how many years it's been.
10, it's been like, let's think 17 years. I think that was 1987.
It's been that long?
The bench press competition in Greensboro that broke the orbital bone of Road Warrior Animal.
Well, he wants revenge. Our revenge is a dish best served cold. I've heard that somewhere before.
That's right, and you know, on the RF Video shoot interview with the Powers of Pain, you know, it's supposed to be the Road Warriors and the Powers of Pain in scaffold matches during the 1988 Great American Bash, and it never happened as the Powers of Pain went to the WWE. So you know what, Road Warrior Animal still hasn't had his revenge.
And you
some
realize
17, 18 years later, I think he's going to get it.
Do you realize RFVideo.com has shoot interviews with all of these guys? Rick Steiner, the Road Warriors, Powers of Pain. They even have one with Ivan Koloff, Magnum TA. If you want to hear like inside stories, what happened back in the day, and all the inside scoops that you never heard, check out RFVideo.com. That's RFVideo.com for the hottest wrestling videotapes in the world.
Yeah, that's right, RF Video. They do know how to do the shoot interview, and it's definitely one of the hottest concepts in professional wrestling.
We got fans breaking into our announcer's position.
I know. Who's coming in
We're
here?
security. Get out of here.
That's right, and the crowd definitely behind these guys, but going back, that shoot interviews, that's definitely one hot concept in the world of professional wrestling. If you've never checked it out, I definitely think you should, as it's just incredible stories, incredible old school stories. And you know what?
You know the Warlord, what he does, I don't mean to cut you off, you know what he does in his spare time besides go to the gym a lot?
I know what he does. I know what he does. He's a bodyguard.
And you know who he's a bodyguard for? 50 Cent.
That's right.
You know his brother?
No.
25 Cent.
That's not his brother.
And his mom and dad are nickel and diming him.
Yeah. You hang around Chingy.
Yeah.
So, but, you know, well, that's a tough guy to bodyguard. I mean, 50 Cent, he's probably been shot like 9 times, right?
9 lives.
So I guess if you're a bodyguard for 50 Cent, the most sought-after hip-hop guy for violence, you know, that's a pretty tough job.
That's why he wears that Warlord face. Remember the face thing that he used to wear, the metal thing?
Spit it out, Feinstein.
It's bulletproof.
It's not bulletproof. Let's go back. Wow, this is an interesting test of strength right here, as all 4 of these guys in this match are still powerhouses.
Look how big the Warlord is.
And the Warlord with the advantage, but now Animal fighting back here. We got a stalemate here, and the Warlord trying to cheap shot him, but Animal ducks into a headlock.
Whipping him in.
Shoots him off.
You ain't gonna move the Warlord that quickly.
Yeah, that's a tough job to move the Warlord. Look at this guy, he's a monster. He's like a brick wall. Animal, a little surprised he didn't take him down. There's not too many guys that Animal can't take down. And here we go again, the Warlord's turn. Wow. Whoa, look at Animal. He got hurt there, and a big lariat there by the Warlord.
Animal doesn't know where he is. He's looking to make a tag to his partner.
There's not too many people who muster out Powerhouse and throw around Road Warrior Animal, but the Warlord just did it. But Animal with that fighting spirit, still a big star in Japan, as he fought back with a nice lariat. And what's he go for now? Tags in the dog-faced gremlin, Rick Steiner.
Rick Steiner, Animal, none of these guys are strangers. Remember Starcade was in '89, the series of all the tag matches?
Yeah, that was a great night where all the tag teams wrestled each other.
That's right.
That's right.
There's a lot of history right here in the ring. A lot of history.
This is the first time the Road Warrior Animal and Rick Steiner have tag team.
And you know, don't forget between Magnum TA and Ivan Koloff, the heat that these guys had with the Best of 7 series with his nephew.
Man, I'll tell you what, the Best of 7 series between Nikita Koloff and Magnum TA, that's when wrestling was fantastic.
That's when wrestling was wrestling.
Worldwide wrestling, NWA Power Pro Wrestling. Remember the show with David Crockett and Tony Schiavone?
We gotta go, Tony.
That's right. We have the shows with Bob Caudle and Johnny Weaver.
Hello, wrestling fans. This is Bob Caudle.
Just fantastic memories. And you know, this is like a flashback, this show.
Speaking of fantastic, so up next.
That's right. Against the original Midnight Express, Loverboy Dennis and Beautiful Bobby, the 2 guys that made the Midnight Express what they were.
You know, Jim Cornette sent me a message. He just called me a couple minutes ago.
Jim Cornette didn't call you, but what's the message?
He told me he cannot be here tonight as he's attending his mom's opera. His mom is singing opera tonight.
His mom is not singing opera tonight. Well, I wonder who the Midnight Express are going to have in their corner, because you know they always...
I know.
Well, who is it? Why don't you tell me?
I'm not telling you. You'll tell everybody.
I guess I'm going to have to find
You'll
out.
ruin the surprise.
Yeah, well,
Sit back and just buy a ticket next time.
we'll find out. Magnum TA a little angry. It's not Bruce Springsteen. All right, enough. Magnum TA and Ivan Koloff now on the outside having words with each other. Ivan Koloff still has that chain. Magnum TA better watch out. Magnum TA's been on the opposite side of that Russian chain many of a time.
Look at the shape that Ivan's in, and he's like, what, 70, 80?
You know how old he is? He's your uncle. Don't you think you should know?
I don't even know my mom's age anymore.
Okay, well, let's get back to the match. Enough of the Feinstein family heritage. As we have the Barbarian working over Rick Steiner right here. Steiner, he's got to get out of this predicament. He's got to get to the ropes. He's got to fight back. And here he goes. Elbow to the abdomen. Another one. Fires back with a big punch to the head. Steiner, he needs a tag. Oh, but the Barbarian catches him.
You hear all the fans doing the little bark? I was looking around the audience before, and I looked at the girls, and I said, I saw a lot of dogs.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, let's not talk about the great fans here in Waynesboro. As the Warlord capitalizing again on Rick Steiner, takes him down, clubbing forearm to the chest. That guy is massive. He is still in tremendous shape, Rob.
I remember we were in Fort Lauderdale that one time at the club, and we walked up to the bouncer, and it was none other than the Warlord.
I mean, he probably threw you out.
He gave me free drinks all night.
Right. I'm sure the Warlord actually gave you VIP treatment.
He's intimidated by me. Look at me.
Look at you. Please. And the fans solidly behind Rick Steiner.
There is press from all over the country. You can see the Japanese photographers are here.
That's Saruda.
Jumbo Saruda.
That's not Jumbo Saruda. It's Saruda from in Japanese magazines. A good friend of mine.
Well, you're trying to put Jumbo over, and then you ruin it.
And Jumbo's not even.
Oh, wait, Magnum and Ivan are going to go at it.
Let's see if.
Get him, Ivan, get him.
Get him, Ivan. Magnum TA, I think he still has something left in the tank. I think he could take it to Ivan Koloff here. Maybe we'll find out. Wouldn't that be great if Magnum TA and Ivan hooked it up?
That's right, I want to see Ivan kick his ass.
This is a family show.
I said kick his booty.
That's right, that's better.
Rick Steiner is totally being worked over by the powers of pain. Rick Steiner needs to make his tag. I mean, he's looking for Scotty across the ring. He gets out of it. He's probably looking for his brother Scotty, this dummy.
Well, you know what? That's a great point you brought up. Road Warrior and Rick Steiner probably haven't teamed too many times. This could be the first time. With the powers of pain, with the devious Ivan Koloff on the outside, choking Steiner with the chain. These guys have been teaming together for almost 2 decades now, Rob.
Yeah,
so you know what? Even though Rick Steiner and Road Warrior Animal, 2 of the biggest names in professional wrestling, they might be the underdogs in this match because exactly the powers of pain, they've been together for such a long time. They know each other like the back of each other's hands, and they might have the advantage of this match. And it is showing, and we could get a submission here as the Barbarian is cranked on a half crab here.
How amazing would it be if he just ripped his leg off and it just came off?
I wouldn't doubt it. I think the Barbarian is strong and savage enough to do something just like that.
I remember the Barbarian also in WWE. He's no stranger to tag team wrestling. He's had other partners, you know.
That's right.
Do you know who they were?
Who are they?
God, do you even watch this business?
I like watching the old school classic Mid-Atlantic style. That's what I know. So go tell me.
I don't remember. I was asking you.
Well,
you don't know anything, Gentry.
Let's get back to the match. This isn't an IQ test about who knows what about professional wrestling. But all I know here is that the Warlord and the Barbarian are taking it to Rick Steiner. Warlord on the floor. Cameraman, get in position. He's got his leg draped.
Ouch.
Oh, against the steel post. That's gotta hurt.
The Warlord are just totally taking apart Rick Steiner.
That's right. I don't think he's even going to be able to walk, let alone fight back. And Ivan on the outside, you got to watch him as well.
That's right. Maybe he should make a tag to his friend Alex. You remember Alex?
Rick Steiner's friend Alex, that was his hand. And Steiner takes the chair on the outside. Wow. Face first in that steel chair on the floor. The Warlord and Barbarian, the powers of pain, letting it all out in this tag team match here.
Rick Steiner does not look like he's going to win this match tonight.
No, he looks the worst for wear. You're right, Rob.
He better tag an animal if he wants to go home with victory.
He better tag an animal or he might go to the hospital after this one. He's taking an unbelievable amount of punishment. And look at Ivan say he's going to help him in the ring, but he just clubbed him right there. And he's got the chain. What's he... Oh, what was that? That's horrible right there, that Russian chain right across the neck and the back of Rick Steiner. He's in a lot of pain, a lot of punishment. The fans, some of the fans rising to their feet here in Waynesboro, they are concerned about the safety of Rick Steiner. That's just despicable what Ivan Koloff did, Rob.
That's right, the dog-faced gremlin just got spaded by Ivan Koloff.
And the fans get him behind.
Chanting LOD.
That's right, they're chanting for this tag team right here. And a big scoop body slam right there by the Barbarian. And a little lackadaisical on the cover.
That was three.
That wasn't, he didn't even hook the leg.
2, 3.
There's no way you're gonna pin a world-class superstar like Rick Steiner without hooking the leg.
There should be a referee on the faster counter than that. Hear all the girls barking?
Well, they're definitely behind Rick Steiner. Steiner maybe on a second wind right here. Maybe a little bit of more gas in the tank as he's fighting back, but no, he just got cut off. He just got thumbed in the eye by the Barbarian.
Unbelievable.
Kind of desperate tactics there by the Barbarian.
Rick Steiner, I'm sorry, he's got to make that tag soon or it's going to be over.
You're right. Ducks the clothesline, and he has a lariat of his own. This is his chance, Rob.
Did I just do that?
That's right. Come on, Rick, get the tag. You got to get the tag. This is your opportunity. Steiner, he's got to muster up that one more ounce of strength. I don't know if he has it, Rob.
Well, obviously, he's got to make the tag. He's got a couple seconds to do so because of the Barbarian tags and the Warlord. Rick Steiner's going to be finished. It's going to be all over. And here he is, crawling over to Warlord. Here comes the Warlord.
Here goes the tag. No. But no, he tags in Animal. And here we go, Rob. Animal like a house of fire. A big drop kick to the Warlord. And now the Barbarian. Big shoulder tackle. big boot. Road Warrior Animal. Steiner back, they are taking it to the powers of pain. And we got fisticuffs right here, but oh no. But Animal off the top rope. Uncharacteristic for this big man. But he just came off with a double axe handle. And here we go, 2-on-1 in the ring.
Oh, the big boot.
He might be loading that boot. What's in it? Oh, he ducks. Warlord. He might have had something in that boot, Rob. He goes. Oh, rolls him up. And 3 count, that's it. Road Warrior Animal and Rick Steiner are victorious. What an impressive showing here by these two great athletes.
This is unbelievable. I cannot believe these guys were just defeated by Rick Steiner and Animal. This is a travesty of justice.